the mighty 6th District of Pierce County, specifically in the city of DuPont, in another round of Pierce County Trivia. Joining me today is the mayor of DuPont. Joining me is the mayor of DuPont, Mike Kortz.
Doug, it's good to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, now DuPont has been a key part of our Pierce County history for a long time.
Absolutely.
And I think it's referred to as the gateway of Puget Sound history. Is that accurate?
You are absolutely correct. DuPont has had a long and exciting history in Pierce County and Washington State. First non-native settlement on Puget Sound. And that started in 1833. I hope you had the opportunity to tour our museum where we're in today. I affectionately call it the Hogwarts Museum because it looks small when you pull it from the outside. It's this tiny little building. And you say, well, there can't be much there, but what you don't appreciate is it goes and goes and goes. And so we started the opening of the museum 6,000 years ago with the beginning of what now we know as the Nisqually tribe's history in the plains around DuPont, and it moves all the way back through their Powder Works era, all the way back to the Weyerhaeuser era and the formation of Northwest Landing and modern DuPont.
Now, as the former chief of staff at First Corps,
That's true.
can you let our viewers know what major military installation DuPont's next to?
I recall DuPont is right next to Joint Base Lewis-McChord, formerly known as Fort Lewis and McChord Air Force Base. 40% of our population is retired military, 30% is active duty military. Okay, the historic blank train located behind the DuPont Museum carried what in its former life?
Dynamite. Which kind of dates me on TV sitcoms.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. No, dynamite trains, right, during the period. And as I understand it, you know better than I do, they used to actually transport the dynamite from the factory, which was out by the golf course, I believe.
Absolutely.
And then run it out to Puget Sound so they could get it on vessels.
Absolutely. And that train that's out behind the museum is unique, and it's one of the very few examples of a narrow gauge railroad train that is actually running now.
More recently, like today, DuPont's going through another big boom, if you will, and business things happening and growth. Can you
Yeah, absolutely.
talk about that
No,
a bit?
we're already a very vibrant city from a commercial standpoint. Probably the biggest thing going on around the home course. Everything seems to happen at the home course, which incidentally, the home course is a championship golf course, home of the Washington State Golf Association, Pacific Northwest Golf Association. Very proud of it. We host a lot of events there. There are 300 acres of undeveloped commercial property around the home course. We consider ourselves a small to medium-sized city with a large economic impact.
But I have to come back, though, because you just have the most fantastic outdoor opportunities for people to recreate. I know there's all kinds of families jogging, walking on your sidewalks and on your trails and in the parks.
To me, and where I take people when they have the time, is I take them on that Sequatchie Creek Trail. I walk them down to Puget Sound, beautiful vistas looking out across Puget Sound and the Olympic Mountains, and it's just absolutely stunning. So Doug, as you've seen today, DuPont has a unique past and a vibrant future. We welcome you and anyone else who wants to come visit us in DuPont, share the history, share our recreational activities, and maybe we'll get dinner and a beer at McNamara's.
There you go. Hey, I really appreciate you taking time to visit with me today, because I think we've really exposed how wonderful a place DuPont is, both historically and currently, and its impact on Pierce County. Glad you're in the mighty 6th District.
We're glad to be in the 6th District, and come join us anytime.